Hey guys, welcome back. Legion here with you again, like always. Back for episode 1, or at least segment 1 of episode 1 of the modded survival island. I got some questions, well, really one question last episode, episode 0. This is the survival island that Gaming on Caffeine is using, but I'm going to take it, I'm probably going to modify it just a little bit. One thing I do need to do, I just remembered, since this is basically the only world gen for this area, I'm going to give myself 1 rubber sapling from MFR. That way I can have some rubber for not only MFR but IC2. So I'll just stick you right there. So that's my 1 cheated in item. I ran over to one of these 2 villages. There's 2 villages. I guess it's just not rendering. It might have been that one. Probably is. Got enough wool to make a bed and grabbed the tinker's tools and raided all the tinker stuff and made whatever I could out of it. But so that's going on. Been doing a lot of mining. So that's what I got mining. I've been grinding it up by hand, and of course it rains. Got a lot of iron and a lot of different ores. Made this automatic ore converter because since Gaming on Caffeine did not disable the world gen correctly, there's a lot of different world gen from MFR, I'm not sorry, not MFR, Mechanism, Thermal Expansion, Project Red, and what's the other one I'm thinking of? Immersive Engineering. So there's a lot of different duplication of world ores, world generation for the ores. So this is a handy thing to have just to kind of unify everything back. So got that. Got a little bit of redstone, lots of cobble, and got myself a little bit of a animal farm and a crop farm down there. So that's pretty much what I've done all off camera, all the boring stuff. So I think we're ready to kind of kick off, start going with this series. So you also got a tree farm. This does have tree capitators, so this thing will pop pretty quickly. I should probably make it a what do you call it? A hatchet from MFR, but I didn't. Saplings for days. But if you grow them in a 4x4 like that, or I'm sorry, 2x2, 4 total, you can get a lot of wood and a lot of saplings pretty quickly. And unfortunately, my frame rate has kind of gone to crap with the rain. I think I'll have to install Fastcraft. So that's the kind of the update. I'm going to do a cut here and then probably prep up a few things, and then hopefully this rain will be gone, and then we'll kind of pick up with the episode 1. So I'll see you in a sec. Alright guys, we're back. So hopefully you enjoyed the little first part of the episode. That was actually a few days ago. I just got busy over the weekend with the Thanksgiving and the kiddo and everything, but looks like we're back for some more. What are we playing? Modded Survival Island, that's right. So I got a couple things I want to get done today. Of course, this is episode 1 still, and it looks like there's a little ore node right there. But I got a few plans I want to get done. So I want to roam over here to this village and slow down, slow down, slow down. And I want to not crash my boat. Okay. Don't run. Come here, boat. I understand why boats do that. Come here. Got it. So I ran over here because I want to grab a few pieces of this smeltery. I wish it was a complete smeltery, but it's not. It's really just the frame. It doesn't have a controller or anything, and unfortunately, we don't have a way to get any clay yet. Don't fall in, buddy. So I will come back and get the rest of this eventually, but this doesn't have a controller and doesn't have any drains, and it doesn't have any faucets or anything like that, or a controller. So can't use this yet, but what I can do, I can still make a tool forge with some metal blocks and a couple of these, so I can go ahead and get myself a hammer and do a little bit better with mining. So, got that going. Alright, let's run back. As you can see, got 29 levels. Most of that's been coming from either mining or smelting or killing mobs for essence and for food. And crash my boat. Nope. Come here, boat. Where'd it go? There it is. So, one thing that I've noticed... Wait, what is that? That's clay right there. Well, hello. Well, we might have to see what we can do now. Now that we can get some clay. I did not see this. This is totally a fluke. My plan might change for the episode. Or I might just do it off camera because everybody's seen how to make a smeltery. Nice. I need to do some more sand. But, I'll have to look around a little bit more, see if there's any more. Anyway, so one of the things that a couple things I want to work on. Since the last cut, I did make a few machines. Make an enrichment chamber to double some ores. Made a Stirling generator from Enderio for a little bit of power, metallurgic infuser because I didn't make steel to make the enrichment chamber. So that's really all I've made. Just I wanted to free up my hands a little bit to get some other things going on. So let's grab the tool station. What was in there? Cobble? Yeah. And I've been trying to make up a little bit of stuff, so I need 9. A lot of iron. One of the things that I'm going to do is I've had a little bit of inspiration from this pack, and I love how it has like older IC2 and some of the older mods that I just don't really use anymore. So I was thinking about, and tell me what you think about it, but I was thinking about maybe going a little bit old school with the first part of this series. And one of the things I was thinking about is doing like old IC2, maybe setting up a forestry farm and using logistics pipes and just trying to go old school just for a little bit, kind of just, you know, a little nostalgic. So let me know what you think about that. That's kind of my plan. So as you can see, I already got a thermionic fabricator built up. And we'll get our 4 blocks for a tool forge. I didn't have enough copper ready to go, so we're just going to use iron right now, which is fine. And now I can get a hammer. I'll probably just make a crappy hammer, like with cobble and wood and stuff like that, since I don't have... I guess I could go down there and get obsidian, but that's pretty much the highest tier that I could make. That would allow me to mine diamonds, but I have a bronze pickaxe, so I can just use that. So I don't know. I'll probably do that in a little while. I don't know. So I got the thermionic fabricator because what I want to do is I want to make this forestry multi-block for a farm. I should just type in farm. Kind of get rid of that. Oh, I forgot this had pneumatic craft in here. Interesting. I totally forgot about that. So I want to kind of maybe work on this a little bit this episode because we're going to have an issue with power, and I was thinking about it'd be kind of cool to go old school and maybe have a charcoal forestry plant to have power. Kind of fun. So let's do that. Get a little bit of liquid glass. So what I'm going to do is, now we got that, probably sleep through the night. The only thing about thermionic fabricator, it constantly draws power. Or at least it used to. Yep, still does. So we'll just throw some more wood in there. And I'll hang on to that clay because I'm going to see how much, see if we can make a finish making the rest of the pieces for the smeltery. So what I'm going to need is lots of tin electron thingies. Electron tubes. So tin and redstone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this stuff and try to... I got tin cooking. Copper, copper. There's tin. Ooh, looks like you need some more power. So I'm just using wood to power all my stuff right now. So I'm going to get this made, and then we'll come back and try to set up a multi-block farm. Kind of going old school today. So I'll see you in a minute. Alright guys, we're back. So I'm just finishing up the last little bit of crafting. Let's clear out the inventory. Used a lot of iron, a lot of stuff. But I actually did get the multi-block to form, which is good. And I did the forestry wiki up here, and this is the small size, which is 3 by 3 by 4. It has a radius of 9 blocks, and it has a farmland total of 252. Well, unfortunately, I do not have 252 pieces of dirt. I've been trying to shave the island down a little bit, but you know, we'll have to get to that. That's how much dirt I have right now. I did make a aqueous accumulator, and I'm going to stick that on the valve. I'm going to grab a little breath of... And that should be like that. I mean, since it's underwater, it's got water blocks on the all sides. So good, that works perfect. And next things we've got to deal with are power, saplings, and a fertilizer. And of course putting the dirt out. So we'll grab some saplings. I got a fair amount of those. You can change the type of farm. Let's see if I can remember. Yes. To make an arboretum, you use copper. To use crop, you use bronze. So that's what I would think about doing, but we're just going to do this for now because I want to start using the logs for power. Can I do that like that? Yes. So the next thing we need to deal with is power. So I have a couple ideas for power, but I have one idea I want to go ahead and try first. And we'll see if it's going to work. If it doesn't work, then I'll have a backup plan. Let me run back up here. Probably dump off some of this extra stuff that I don't need right now. And, okay, so what I want to do is make a mechanism wind turbine. And that's why I was cooking up a bunch of gold. I remember doing that last night. And that's why I made all that stuff last night, I guess. Yes, I believe so. We need 2 energy tablets. And I just need some osmium. Yeah, I thought I had set that up last night. No, maybe not. Or is it because they're not stacking? Yes. Cool. So we'll see how much power this puts out and if it's enough to maintain that farm. I don't know if it is. And the last thing we probably need to do is to have some sort of power power transfer. So let's I'm tempted to make a buildcraft pipe to keep up with the theme of running old school. I am really... Okay, let's just do it. Fine, whatever. What's it? Kinesis. K-I-N-E. So stone kinesis is 160, cobble is 80. I don't think we need gold. I think that's outside the limitations of the wind turbine. So maybe we'll make stone. Kinesis pipes, got some redstone. We'll put the gold up. We don't need that. I should have some glass over here. Where did my glass go? There it is. Stone kinesis pipe, and we're going to need some wind transport pipe for power pulling out, right? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We'll find out. Should. An old ways used to do it. So we'll just stick that in there because I'm not going to need it yet. Now the only issue I now see is I wonder if maybe I should, let's do this. I got an idea. Alright. Gearbox. Oh, come on. I'm gonna move the gearbox up to the top. Well, this sucks. Do I have anything to stand on? Okay, cool. So we'll move the gearbox maybe to right there. I think it'll be able to function up there. I think this is, you put them anywhere you want and it'll still work out. I believe that's how it could work. If not, we'll move it. Because otherwise, what I was thinking, yeah, it looks like it's formed up. Otherwise, I would be missing a spot of dirt to where I can't have a farm there. So maybe we could just do something like that. And maybe something like that. And maybe something like that. Well, look at that. So the only thing that's missing is now fertilizer. It looks like it's outputting all its power. I should go back in the configs and change this over to joules, but it's kind of old school, a little bit, except for the whole wind turbine thing. But yeah, it's good. Now, wind turbines are good for like remote power. So for fertilizer, we don't have any apatite. Not that I've found so far. Maybe in the deep dark. I don't even think it spawns in the deep dark. But so that's an issue. So we have what's compost? Compost, which is dirt and wheat, which we can make that pretty easily. And what's mulch? Remind me. The moistener. So yeah, it looks like we're going with compost. So I got 30 there, and my whole farm is full now. So that's why we're gonna have to have a little bit of trouble keeping up with wheat. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. But I'm gonna need some more dirt, though, unfortunately. But hopefully when we get into magical crops, we will be able to make our own dirt with earth essence. Which I hopefully start magical crops pretty soon, because my goal is to have kind of like a retro feel at the start, and then eventually kind of move into basically a self-sufficient little island that we don't really need to leave the island for. That's kind of my idea. So I'm just going to try to shave this off a little bit. And magical crops has changed a little bit since I've played with it. You no longer mine up the essence in the ground to use. You actually have to kill mobs for them. So if you noticed, I have about 6 of them so far. So it looks like I need to kill a little bit more to be able to get us started. So, what was it? Dirt in the middle, wheat on the outside? Yeah, there it is. So that's 44 compost. So that should be enough. Now I'm wondering... where does the compost go? Compost is insufficient. Oh no! Wow. Well, I might have totally wasted a bunch of time. Okay, let me do a cut here and see what to do. Alright guys, we're back. So, I spent about 20 minutes trying to figure out a plan and kind of think I got some ideas now. So, let's do first things first. And I went and grabbed some blocks from that village over there. And I have enough to make the rest of the smeltery. So we need a controller, a drain, and we're going to need a tank. Where's my glass? I wonder if I'm going to have enough. I don't think I have enough. The tank? Yep, I am one short. Can you believe that? One freaking thing short. Where did I put? Okay, clay. There, I need some sand, and I need gravel, actually. Anyway, you get the idea of what I'm going to do. So I just made a baby smeltery. And tank there. Throw some lava in. And then I need a faucet. Well, I need another drain, another faucet. So I will go grab that. So that's that. So I can actually start melting down. Copper, maybe? Maybe bronze? I wonder how much tin I have. So 3 to 1 would be 5. Well, that'd actually be 30, won't it? I'll just do that. Well, I can't throw it all in there, but you get the idea. So I'm going to melt down, and I'm going to get a better hammer that I can make with just copper or whatever. Let's put you away. And then the other thing that I did was grab this, and we need some regular cobble and some sticks. That. I went ahead and added in Aroma's mining world. Mining. Portal. There it is. So I went ahead and added in the portal dimension world from AromaCraft to get a mining age to allow us to get the fertilizer, the apatite, for our multi-block farm, because otherwise we are stuck. I would have thought about going into like Mod Tweaker and just adding a custom recipe, but I was like, well, that's a little cheaty. We need to work for it. So I decided to throw in there, and I went into creative and tested it to make sure it did work, and it did work. So we'll do that. But my goal is still to have a self-sufficient island where I don't have to leave the island for anything except for maybe like ore nodes. I think that's the only thing I would have to leave for. So the mining age is basically the temporary thing until we get going a little bit better with resources and get our crops going and stuff like that. So let's do that. So I'm going to need one of those. And flint and steel, which I should have. What are you doing out here, Cal? Oh, where's my iron? There it is. It's cooking it up. Let's get rid of that. flint and steel. That's how it goes. Yep. And then how many we're going to need of those? About, what is it? Cheap version is 10, so maybe 14. Ooh, takes a lot of the durability off. And I guess I'll just stick it over here for now. So what I'll do between the episodes is I will finish getting the... Did you hear that? Oh, there you are. I have not died yet, and I'm not doing it on camera. Fast little bugger, isn't he? So that actually was pretty good, but you can see that we have this Minitio essence, and that's actually what we need to get started into magic crops. Looks like I got 7 now, so 1 more, and we can make a Minitio essence, which that means we can actually start rolling in the magical crops. So I'll do that. So basically, when they come back for the next episode, I will have the smeltery finished. I'm going to go into the mining age and pick up some more appetite and get that thing. We'll probably finish setting that up the beginning of next episode. And look at me, I look like a mess. And we'll do that. That's kind of my plan for now. Did I not count right? Oh, I missed the corners, that's why. That's why I got 2 extra. Which I'm not going to do anything with, so might as well jam them in there. And we should be able to click on it like that. And now we have our mining age. Let's jump through. Get a little bit of lag going through. It's generating a whole new world. And so yeah, that's my plan. So it's kind of a choppy first episode. Things don't go always like the plan. You know how that works for me. But yeah, be a good place to get some Botania flowers. But may not even do that. I think I might just strictly come here for ores and appetite. So have a great day. I will see you guys soon.